Hello there, good sirs and madams. This is Bick Benedict. We're playing Batman Arkham City on New Game Plus difficulty. I've sped this first part up because all it is conversations with Oracle and with Robin. And this is part 13 of my no upgrade run for the aforementioned title, played on the aforementioned difficulty. So we're heading towards, well, I should say we're leaving Wonder City, heading towards the police department where we will fight Mr. Freeze, and that will be in the next video. I have a very nice video. Everything will be labeled very professionally for all the takedowns that you need on him. I thought that you needed 9 takedowns for him, but I think 9 takedowns is what you have to do on hard difficulty. It's either that or it's 8 on hard and then 10 on this difficulty. But I do know for sure that that it is 10 on this difficulty, 10 different takedowns. So I had a hard time with it actually. It took me an hour and a half. But I like the fight. I think it's very creative. And anyway, so if you're struggling, hopefully after you see my videos, your struggles will cease. So I had a pretty good area over here. So if you don't know, you can do great takedowns on these guys, or ledge takedowns, or inverted takedowns, and it does take them out completely. Like they're just instantly downed and rendered unconscious. But of course, it's a loud takedown, and people are going to be after you. But as you can see, the only person that got alerted from that is another heavy who I'm going to chain kill right here. But unfortunately, he will be the last link in the chain. So now I'm going to have to get the hell out of the way, and maybe he won't be the last link in the chain. We'll have to see what's going on here. I won't be getting that proximity disarmor. I don't think it will be necessary. Yeah, we've got a good chain going, you guys. And somehow that bullet went right through me. If it didn't, maybe it's because I had some iframes, but I don't think you get iframes from that. No way in hell. And one of my favorite fights is coming up right in the next room. So I'm really liking it. I love this game so much. It took me a while to get into playing this game because the combat is kind of unique, and it's rather difficult to acclimatize to. But there definitely is that craving to play it after a while, especially when you get a taste of it, like a drug, man. It becomes really addicting in a really good way because it's pretty innocuous. But the fights that I mentioned is up here, and it's actually really hard. And eventually what I had to do was just use detective mode so that I could actually see who's what. If you're having problems with that, you know, discerning what enemy type you're facing amongst a crowd of various enemies, try using detective mode. So we will have a couple of easy. I'm just gonna take that fucking Joker teeth. So stupid. But I think we can get a takedown on him. On the larger enemies, it will say combat takedown. And I think that's what it said on these guys. Combat takedown means that you're going to be making a sound, a loud takedown, I should say. So when I play this game, and you know, you're running around the city and you're hearing all the conversations, I just wonder how they put this game together like this. Because I am playing it on PC, and I don't remember how long the loading times were on the PS3 when I played it on the PS3 when the game was pretty new. But they're about 8 seconds on my PC, maybe 10. Sometimes they're about 10 seconds. They're actually, my biggest complaint is actually that they're not long enough, because a lot of the times, like when I die, I like to you know, pick my nose or scratch myself or take a drink, and I can't even do that before the fucking game starts. It's kind of ridiculous that the loading times are just, they're too short. So what else can I complain about? I guess long loading times, short loading times. I guess it doesn't much matter. But check these guys out. Any guys with the yellow, you're gonna have to do something different to them. But all the guys in the blue, you can have a fucking free for all. So that's what this game is. Sometimes it's a goddamn free for all, man. But yeah, the joy you experience when you play a game like this is pretty much unrivaled. I mean, these guys created this marvelous, simple yet really elegant and deep combat system. Because when you first start playing the game, you won't have guys with shields or guys with stun batons. But yeah, I do apologize if I'm using detective mode a little bit too much. Some people don't like detective mode. I don't mind it too much. Some people will say in the titles of their videos, no detective mode. It's okay. I don't think it much matters too much. I don't think anybody's getting pissed on my channel. If you are, well, guess what? Your ass needs a fucking whooping, man. From Michael Ellison, fucking clown. But anyway, I'm having trouble getting my messages because Google is disbanding Google Plus, or as I like to call it, Google Fuck. So I deleted Google Plus from my phone, and then I wasn't getting my messages because on the YouTube app on my phone, I go to my notifications and it does have the notifications, but I think there's some conflict with the system until it gets fixed. Because what YouTube likes to do is have something that works really well and then break it, and then take a while to fix it. So there's the pass key. We're gonna get out of here, and what we're gonna have to do before Dr. Freeze is to save, or rather to interrogate Quincy Sharp, and I think that's exactly what we're gonna do once we leave the subway district. So we will have to do a little stop over here, rescue him from the thugs, interrogate him, and just realize that anytime there's gun enemies with brawling enemies, the guns don't take away too much, and you do want to take them out as quickly as possible. I don't really use gadgets while I fight. I just don't like to do it. I just like fist fighting. I like countering. I like doing the, you know, I like just doing the techniques that I'm required to disarm enemies in the normal way. But, you know, everybody's different. So after we interrogate this guy, who is the warden of the prison, what we're going to do is fly on over to the headquarters of the police department, and then we'll face a boss battle. It's definitely the hardest part of the game, just no question about it. So anytime, without the ability to use the waypoint, since it says level up over where the compass should be, it does have a bat sign on the location you're going to. So when you're flying in the air, if you look for that and see it, you should be pretty good. So this is another smaller encounter outside of here. We've got a couple of guys with the shields, some people throwing shit. Sometimes I kind of wait for them to throw whatever they're trying to throw, but then they don't throw it, and then I break my combo. It also should be noted that if you punch a heavy, like the guy with all the body armor, you're going to lose your combo because you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to cape stun or counter, depending on what he's doing. If he's not doing anything, just cape stun him and you'll continue your combo. But I've lost my combo many times because of that. Okay, so it also should go without saying that you want to aim your iframes takedown at the person or persons. Well, it's not persons. Whoever's the biggest threat. Sometimes in the heat of combat, it's really hard to pick a target. Take care.